Hi there, students. An avocation. Avocation. Okay, this is a posh formal word for a hobby. So, his avocation is painting. His avocation is fishing. He goes fishing every weekend. His normal job, his day job, is working as a lawyer, but at the weekends he goes fishing. It's his avocation, his hobby. So an avocation, this is just a posh word for what somebody does in their free time. It's something that somebody does something as an interest. It's something that somebody does because they enjoy doing it. Okay, so he started painting many years ago as an avocation, and he's actually quite good at it. So if when you retire, this will give you time to pursue your avocations. So exploring caves was his avocation, and he has been doing it all his life. Okay, he worked as a mechanic, but when he retired, he continued to repair cars as an avocation. So, I don't know, for example, I really enjoy cooking, so cooking could be my avocation. Or growing plants and flowers and things like that could be my avocation. It's a hobby, a recreational pursuit. It's something that you do. This is something that takes you away from your regular job. It's something that you do in addition to your avocation. Yes, for example, I used to know a doctor whose avocation was taking part in opera, singing opera, but not professionally. And he played all sorts of roles. So it's an avocation. Yes, it's a hobby. It's something that you do for fun. Uh, Building models was his avocation. It was something that he did as a hobby. Let's see, this comes from Latin. You've got a vocation from the verb vocare, to call, and your vocation is your job, is your regular occupation. It's what you're suited to doing. You're apt for it. You're qualified for it. So you become qualified for your vocation, but your avocation, away from vocation, away from your vocation, is your hobby, is something that you do, that it's not your regular full-time job. Yeah. And you don't have to be good at your avocation. You just have to enjoy doing it. You have to do it for pleasure. So the accountant's avocation was painting. This is an activity that you pursue when you're not at work, something that you enjoy, and almost anything can be an avocation. You could play tennis, you could write poetry. I think there are lots of people who love to play football, but they're not good enough to play professionally. So on a Sunday, they play in a local team, and that's their avocation. It's what they do. Yeah, it's effectively not your profession, something that you do because you're interested in it, because it's your hobby. It's something to do. I know a lot of people whose favourite avocation is reading, just spending time reading. It's if things are an avocation, they're fun. When things change from an avocation to a vocation, that's when the problems start. Formality, avocation, this is a formal word. 6.57 in formality. Using a semi-formal conversation, semi-formal writing. I wouldn't use this informally. So, avocation.